Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best VR headsets.
Starting at number 5.
PlayStation VR 2. The original PSVR had its share of shortcomings back in 2016, most of which have been brilliantly addressed last year with PSVR 2. Sony has set a phenomenally high bar for any future console-based VR headsets, and comes highly recommended from us if you own a PS5. PSVR 2 has a pleasing, rounded silhouette that matches the aesthetic of the PS5 console. Compared to its PS4 counterpart, it's phenomenally easy to set up, with just a single wire needed to connect it to your PS5. The setup phase doubles as a tutorial, walking you through features like eye tracking, room space visualization, and the new pass-through feature that lets you view your surroundings at any time at the press of a button. PSVR 2 exclusive games like Horizon, Call of the Mountain seriously impress with stellar image quality. Meanwhile, solid ports of PSVR favorites like Tetris Effect, Res Infinite and Moss Book 2 return looking better and playing more responsively than ever. The device is massively helped by its 2000 by 2040 panel resolution, allowing for much clearer image quality. You may struggle to find and maintain the headset's sweet spot though, meaning you might find yourself readjusting the headset during sessions.
Coming at number 4.
Apple Vision Pro. There's never been a mixed reality or VR headset quite like Apple's Vision Pro. It's the most expensive consumer VR headset in recent memory and makes even the Valve Index look like an absolute bargain. But after spending considerable time with the headset and inside Apple's new Vision OS platform, we can say it's worth every bleeding edge dollar. Sorry, international readers, Vision Pro isn't currently available outside the US. It's built out of exquisite materials like aluminum and carbon fiber. It's sleek and looks more like expensive snowboarding goggles than it does an AR/VR headset. Every other headset, including our current overall top pick, the Meta Quest 3, look clunky by comparison. It's still over £1 and that's with leaving the battery outside the device and connected through a long cable. Even though it can be a struggle to find the right fit, once we switched to the included dual loop band, it became easy to wear Vision Pro for hours. It's not just the look that set Vision Pro apart. The stereoscopic visuals beat all comers in this buying guide. Dual micro OLED 4K displays deliver 23 million pixels of ultra-sharp imagery whether you're looking at a fully immersive experience or with apps and other experiences blended into your real world. And it's a wickedly responsive platform thanks to the M2 and our one-chip combo. Vision Pro is one of the smartest mixed reality headsets when it comes to spatial computing. Yes, we said it. It understands your world, and when you leave an app in another room in your house, it stays there, and you can visit it later.
At number 3.
HP Reverb G2. The HP Reverb G2 is an excellent headset for anyone looking for something slightly cheaper than the Valve Index or HTC Vive Pro 2 and something easy to set up. Although it's not as accurate as the somewhat pricier options, it's a fantastic alternative that still maintains the visual enchantment of VR gaming. If anything, the HP Reverb G2 exceeds visual expectations and presents an entirely new experience while undercutting the cost of its peers. The HP Reverb G2 is an incredible bang-for-your-buck headset that's very smartly designed. It avoids the screen door effect that plagues many a VR headset, and out of the box, it's extremely easy to set up. The only really irksome thing here is a multitude of wires, and the Reverb G2 does require a PC unlike Meta's offerings. You'll also need a decently powerful PC thanks to the headset's high-resolution output. Additionally, since it's compatible with Steam VR, you'll have no shortage of games to play when buying this headset. The HP Reverb G2 features an impressively high resolution of 2160 by 2160, 4K, per lens. That's pretty exceptional for a headset that's relatively low-priced, and that image clarity means you won't be dealing with image ghosting or smeary visuals throughout your playtime. The headset is slightly let down by its motion tracking precision, which isn't quite as accurate as other, pricier options. Still, it's surprising to see just how much the Reverb G2 gets right at its lower price of entry.
Number 2 of my list.
Valve Index. The Valve Index is one of the best VR headsets because it represents a next-gen system compared to its predecessors. We found it has a crisp display that runs well even with older GPUs, a wider field of view, a higher refresh rate, and Valve's knuckle controllers, which can track the movement of every finger. The Valve Index certainly looks the part of a high-end headset, but that means it also requires a complex setup and a powerful PC to match. In fact, our least favorite thing about Valve's headset is the setup process, which requires several wires and a dual camera setup to work properly. Make sure you have enough desk and room space, not to mention a few free power outlets, to ensure a seamless experience. The process is worth it, however, as you'll be treated to impressive wide field of view and full Steam integration, making browsing your existing library in VR a cakewalk. The Valve Index is a significant upgrade over both the HTC Vive and the HTC Vive Pro. The Index also offers a much higher resolution screen and a better refresh rate, which in turn lowers the risk of discomfort or motion sickness. We're also huge fans of the Index controllers, their knuckle-shaped design proving to be a fantastic layout for VR play.
And number 1.
Meta Quest 3. The Meta Quest 3 is the new king among the best VR headsets you can buy today. A significant improvement over the Meta Quest 2 and coming in at a relatively affordable price point among other headsets in this list, it's easy to recommend as our top choice whether you're upgrading from prior hardware or diving into VR for the first time. The Meta Quest 3 is impressively compact, requiring no extra cameras or wires during play. It can be played as an entirely standalone experience, free from cables or extra bits that could run the risk of tripping you up. All the headset's features can be accessed while wearing it, too, including its home and storefront, providing a seamless experience that doesn't require you to take the headset off. It helps, then, that the Quest 3 is compatible with the existing Quest game library. If you're upgrading, you won't need to purchase all those games all over again, which we feel takes some of the sting out of the chunkier price tag. Other improvements include support for a wider 110-degree field of view and an increase to 2064 by 2208 pixels per eye for a richer, sharper image quality.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.